You know Gary Cooper, the guy with that rugged charm and a face that could launch 1,000 ships. There's something about the strong, silent type that just speaks volumes to me. Tony Soprano here, and I gotta say, sometimes words can get you in more trouble than they're worth. See, people underestimate the power of silence, of observing, of keeping your thoughts close to your chest. It's a skill, a way of being, and Cooper mastered it. Cooper, with his piercing gaze and stoic demeanor, knew how to command a room without saying a word. He had this aura, this presence that drew you in and made you hang on to his every move. He didn't need to boast or brag or shout from the rooftops. In this day and age, we're bombarded with noise. Everyone wants to be heard, wants to be the center of attention. But the strong, silent type understands the power of restraint. It's about choosing your battles, about knowing when to hold your tongue and when to let loose. It's about having that air of mystery, that sense of intrigue that keeps people on their toes. You see guys like Cooper, they're confident in who they are. They don't need to prove anything to anyone. They don't feel the constant need to fill the silence with meaningless chatter. They're comfortable in their own skin, and that's a rare quality these days. No, I'm not saying that silence is always the answer. There are times when you need to speak up to make your voice heard. But there's power in knowing when to listen, when to observe, when to let others reveal their true intentions. It's a skill I've honed over the years, and it's served me well in my line of work. You know Gary Cooper, he had a long and illustrious career playing iconic roles that showcased his strength and his ability to convey so much without uttering a word. From High Noon to Sergeant York, he left an indelible mark on the silver screen. So next time you find yourself in a room full of chatter and noise, take a moment to channel your inner Cooper. Embrace the power of silence, of being the strong, silent type. You might just find that the words left unsaid speak louder than any noise you could ever make. Let me tell you something, my friend. Cooper, he's not just any movie star, he's my favorite. Hands down, there's something about his performances that resonates with me on a deep level, something that sets him apart from the rest. When I watch Cooper on the screen, I see a man who embodies strength, integrity, and authenticity. He's not some flashy, over-the-top actor trying to steal the spotlight. No, he's a master of subtlety. A master of understated brilliance. He doesn't need to shout or scream to make an impact. He just is. Cooper's characters, they have this quiet power about them. They're men of few words, but when they do speak, it carries weight. It's like every line, every gesture has been carefully crafted to convey a world of emotion. And that's what acting is all about, my friend. It's about tapping into the human condition, about showing the audience a reflection of their own lives. Whether he was playing a lawman facing off against outlaws or a regular guy caught up in extraordinary circumstances, Cooper brought an authenticity to his roles that few could match. He made you believe in his characters, in their struggles, in their triumphs. And that's the mark of a true actor, someone who can transport you into their world and make you forget about your own for a little while. But you know what else I admire about Cooper? It's the way he carried himself off screen. He wasn't caught up in the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. He was a humble man of few vices. Unlike some of us in my line of work, he lived his life with a quiet dignity. In a way, Cooper's characters and my own life share some similarities. We both navigate complex worlds, face difficult choices, and carry burdens that others can't comprehend. And in those moments when life gets tough, I find solace in watching Cooper's films. It's like he's there, reminding me that strength doesn't always have to be loud, that sometimes it's the quiet resolve that carries us through. So yeah, Gary Cooper is more than just a movie star to me. He's an inspiration, a reminder of what it means to be a true artist, and a source of comfort in a chaotic world. Whenever I need a moment of reflection, I turn on one of his films, and for a little while, everything else fades away. And that, my friend, is why Gary Cooper will always hold a special place in my heart.